At Butser Ancient Farm, I've been exploring the truth behind the Roman invasion of Britain and what they forgot to include about our warriors when they were writing the history books. Turns out the most famous Roman of the lot had more trouble with us than he'd like to admit.
When it comes to the Romans, there's only one Roman anyone has ever heard of. Julius Caesar. At one point, #1 Roman geezer. I came, I saw, I conquered. That was his catchphrase. You got to have a catchphrase, haven't you? Only problem was, he didn't see, he didn't come, he didn't conquer. I mean, you can spend a couple of windy days on the south coast as much as you like. That isn't an invasion. That's a dirty weekend.
In 55 BC, Julius Caesar invaded Britain. He wanted to smash our warriors and grab our riches, like land and precious metals. Trouble is, Caesar himself was the only one who wrote down for prosperity what happened, which in my books means we're on to a loser. Until now, because it's time to put Caesar's tall tales to the test.
First time the Romans come to Britain, it's Julius Caesar, isn't it?
Yes, and I have to say it was a bit of a flop.
Really?
There were some problems.
Okay, because Julius Caesar, if we know one thing about him, he's the king of spin, isn't he?
Oh yes, the king of Sweden. He really was manipulating his image in a way that is almost unprecedented.
So he's doing it for publicity?
He's doing for publicity in a way of maintaining his clout in Rome. Say, I had another success. I went to the end of the world. Britain was considered the end of the world.
Right.
So it was an image. For his image was very good. And even if he didn't quite succeed the first time, he kept at it.
He certainly did. He tried and failed twice. Caesar sailed 80 ships, 2 legions and 18 vessels packed with cavalry towards the Kent coastline. But the Briton warriors were waiting for them. Before we fought the Romans, we were all fighting each other, sometimes for land or vengeance, and other times for cattle or slaves, traded for luxury goods like gold objects and wine. So we kind of knew what we were doing. But still, against the mighty Roman war machine, did our warriors stand a chance?
Before you got here, this morning, I did a little bit of an experiment to see what happened the first time Caesar came to Britain.
This unique inland body of water in Bristol is a wave machine. Where better to emulate the riptides and swells of the freezing English Channel and replay the Romans' questionable attempt to conquer us?
You've got to admit it, I look the part, don't I?
Now, here's the thing. Julius Caesar, military genius and master of spin, when he first invaded Britain, well, things went horribly wrong. One colossal military cock-up. Why? Because he failed to take into account our secret defensive weapon. The weather. That's right. The legionaries coming ashore were almost overwhelmed by the coastal waves. So how best to recreate that? Well, by dressing me up as a legionary. Me, middle-aged, out of shape, overweight. Me, dressed up as a legionary in, your very best eBay armour. And I'm going to wander into these waves to see exactly what it was like for Caesar's finest. Wish me luck. For Rome! Oh, it's pleasantly warm. Well, this isn't so bad, is it? The Romans struggled to shore, weighed down in their linen undergarments, knee-length woolen tunics, heavy armour and weapons. If they went naked like us sometimes, they'd probably been better off. Unable to form their disciplined battle lines, the advantage of the Roman soldiers against the Briton warriors was gone. The Briton tribes flew up and down the shore in their chariots, throwing spears and hurling abuse. After several days of fighting and waiting for cavalry that never turned up, having been lost in a storm, the Romans left Britain.
Oh, that's quite hard work, that. We're going to invade in about 5-10 minutes. If you could just give us a chance to get our breath back, that'd be brilliant. When we do the invasion, we're gonna have to sort of stop here, get our breath back. There were hundreds of us in there. There's lots of sharp objects and then angry Celts waiting for us. It's no picnic.
It took another 98 years and 2 attempts before the Romans finally managed to muscle their way in. In AD 43, Emperor Claudius sent over 40,000 soldiers and herds of war elephants across the English Channel to defeat us. Our troops were organised and hyped for battle with the use of war horns, known as the Carnecks. But surely a few Romans and some elephants weren't enough to conquer our warriors.
Now, when we're talking about the Romans, the thing to bear in mind at all times is that they were Italians. Yeah, I know. Sometimes in life, we are asked to hold thoughts in our heads beyond all human understanding. Maybe, though, that was their secret. The Roman army would show up somewhere and the people they were facing would say to themselves, "Don't worry, it's all right, mate. They're Italians. Nothing to worry about." And the next thing they knew, the Romans were all over them. Maybe it's even worth considering that they weren't Italian at all, but they were actually British people who'd got lost and wound up living in Rome. And when they invaded, they were just trying to get home again.
It turns out that the Romans had a lot more than swords, shields and a superiority complex when it came to scraps with our Briton warriors. They also brought some significant hardware to the game. Siege engines, big, clever and very unpleasant. But how effective were they? Could these have turned the tide against the Briton warriors?
OK, Bruno, what have you got for me here?
I've got fantastic examples of Roman technology.
Technology?
Siege machines, all the equipment they used that was so advanced for the age.
Really?
You lot, basically, threw stones and, and mud.
All right, OK.
We have some examples here today. Look at that.
I mean, this stuff does look impressive, and I expect if I was a bloke who lived in a ditch, I'd find all this pretty terrifying.
It's pretty terrifying. It's almost like having, technology from another planet now, landing. You've never seen it.
It's like a sort of alien invasion, is it? It's like
it is.
And with the armour, they look like it's sort of like they're robots, and they brought their space laser with them.
Siege machines showcased the very best of Roman expertise in both engineering and rudimentary hydraulics. They were vital for a successful Roman conquest. Dedicated artillerymen fired a volley of missiles at enemy strongholds, smashing through gateways, stone walls, and men. Foot soldiers then advanced closer in a testudo or tortoise formation. The Britons retaliated by throwing burning oil and jars of stinging insects at the enemy. But I'm not sure a handful of wasps and some massage oil were a match for these beasts.
This first weapon is called an onager, which in Latin means wild ass, because it was said to have a kick like a wild ass.
Right.
The one in the centre is a catapulta. It shoots like an arrow.
Right.
And the far one is a ballista, and that normally shoots a small round ball.
Right.
But you could have ballista that were up to 10 feet tall that shoot missiles up to 40 kilos.
Wow. Would a legion have a load of these weapons, or would they have just a couple? And
Within a legion, which is 5,300 men, there would be something like 60 artillery pieces.
How far will this lob a projectile?
About 250 metres, something like that.
Right.
Yeah.
Now, can we see these in action?
come on.
We certainly can.
Enough of this
Enough
chat.
of the chat. Yeah, come
Yeah,
on. We want to
enough
see
chat.
blood. Gentlemen, would you like to show us the catapulta first?
Wait a minute, your tunic's too short.
Oh!
They're getting a bollocky.
Oh, there's a fashion faux pas.
Yakite.
Whoa!
Bruno, would you like to try shooting the catapulta?
I'm going for a shot anytime.
No,
That's
just
it.
lift-
Now I have to aim it.
Yes.
See, I can't see a thing.
Chicken.
There you
Now
go.
we're talking.
Yeah.
3, 2, 1.
Oh!
I nearly did it.
This catapulta could shoot arrows and javelins
Fantastic,
between 12
okay.
and 15 feet long, straight into Celtic shields. And it worked on nothing more than 2 coils of animal hair or sinew, wound tight as springs.
Yakite.
Yeah.
Where'd that go?
Oh, well beyond.
To make the arrows more lethal, they were sometimes dipped in plant toxins or venom.
Oh!
I hit it.
Actual contact.
So I basically got my first kill.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yakite.
Yeah.
Clipped his shoulder.
Clips his shoulder.
We are doing well. We got 2 hits.
Give me the Roman order.
Yakite.
Yakita.
So, is 2-2, Mr. Al Murray, and one to Bruno.
Done.
That's gone right
Through.
Yeah,
right through. Look,
yeah.
Look at that.
will this go through your armour?
Yes, it will penetrate armour.
Gosh.
But that's very efficient.
Yes.
Yeah, you Romans.
Yeah, we just knew how to kill.
Yes.
These impressive machines came in all sizes. The bigger the better. We may be playing safe with fruit for ammunition, but the ferocity, speed and penetration is just the same. Time to test the catapulta's bigger brother, the even more deadly looking ballista.
Oh, see that? That's heavy.
Bruno, after you.
Okay, here we go.
Just
The
pull.
third one.
Can't reach.
I can't reach. My hands is too short. My arms are too short. This is why you built this for a gorilla?
Ooh. Oh, direct hit.
Direct hit.
That was fantastic.
Yeah!
Well done.
The ballista is the biggest of these three, sometimes known as the bolt thrower. As well as bolts, its ammunition would have been metal balls and rocks up to 90 pounds in weight.
Yakite!
Oh! It's amazing!
Time for Bruno and I to see what kind of onslaught the Briton warriors would have faced.
Wow! It's so impressive.
You'll believe a melon can fly.
Yeah. Whoa! Oh my God! Flying, we are flying. Flying high like a melon.
That is incredible. I mean, I have to admit, you Romans, you got some heavy metal here. You know, on behalf of the British, you win.
No,
completely.
it's true. I mean, the technology was much more advanced. I mean,
Yeah.
you cannot, you cannot compete.
I mean, the Celts, the Britons, whatever, they're literally bringing a knife to a gunfight.
Yeah.